Happy Easter Sunday. My name is Adam. I'm the pastor at Ashbourne Elam Church. Over the last week, we've been looking at the 7 statements that Jesus makes on the cross. We finished those statements yesterday, but today I want to look at a final statement made on the first Easter Sunday, which has changed everything. This time it's not a statement made by Jesus, but an angel. Luke writes, on the first day of the week, very early in the morning, the women took the spices they had prepared to the tomb. They found the stone rolled away from the tomb. But when they entered, they didn't find the body of our Lord Jesus. While they were wondering about this, suddenly 2 men in clothes that gleamed like light stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground. But the men said, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen." He has risen. And that is what we celebrate today. This Easter Sunday, he has risen. You see, it was on the cross that Jesus declared the victory. It was on the cross he said, "It is finished." But the outworking of that victory was declared on Easter Sunday. As Jesus rose from the dead, as breath entered his body, as he walked out of that tomb, spent the next 40 days meeting people, teaching people, speaking to hundreds, thousands of people about the victory that God had won over the grave. It was Easter Sunday where the victory was declared. And we continue to declare that victory today. We continue to live in that victory today. And if you don't know that victory to be true for you and for your life, can I encourage you to explore it? For you, exploration might be to ask God to prove that he's real. It might be to ask questions of people with faith or even with no faith and trying to work it out. It might be to look at the historical evidence of the resurrection, which I think is a great starting point, because ultimately it all falls upon this. Christianity all falls upon the Easter story, right? If it's true, if it can be possibly true that Jesus rose from the dead, then perhaps everything else he said could be true as well. And if everything else that he said is true, then surely it has to change everything. It has to change humanity. And it also has to change you and me. I pray this Easter Sunday that you will know the hope and the joy that it brings to know that he has risen, that he is still alive today. I pray that you may know the joy of a living Saviour. You're most welcome to join us at Ashbourne Elam Church to explore this journey of faith. There are other great churches as well that can help you in that exploration. This afternoon, if you're watching on Easter Sunday, this afternoon we're at Ashbourne Memorial Gardens at 2 o'clock for an Easter egg hunt and an Easter celebration service. We'd love to invite you to join us for that. But if you're not able to join us, I pray that you would know the hope of a risen Saviour. The truth of the phrase, he has risen, this Easter Sunday and for all of the days of your life. So be blessed and have a wonderful Easter Sunday.